For millions of years, hidden beneath the forests and mountains of Bulgaria, a secret world remained untouched by human eyes. A world of darkness, a world of silence, a world slowly shaped by water, stone, and time itself. Long before civilizations emerged, long before kingdoms rose and fell, nature was creating one of Bulgaria's most extraordinary underground wonders. Today, it is known as Snezhanka Cave. Diwa, or in English, Snow White Cave, a breathtaking natural masterpiece hidden within the Rhodope Mountains, a place where geology, history, and mystery come together beneath the earth. This is the story of Snezhanka Cave, one of Bulgaria's most beautiful underground treasures, and a place where every stone tells a story millions of years in the making. The Rhodope Mountains are among the oldest mountain ranges in Europe. Their peaks and valleys have witnessed countless chapters of history. Ancient civilizations crossed these lands. Empires fought for control. Legends were born among these forests. Yet beneath the mountains, another story was unfolding. A much older story. A story written not by humans, but by nature. Around 3 million years ago, water began its slow and patient work, drop by drop, century after century, millennium after millennium. Rainwater seeped through cracks in the limestone deep beneath the surface. As the water moved through the rock, it slowly dissolved tiny amounts of stone. The process was almost unimaginably slow, yet over vast stretches of time, those tiny changes became enormous transformations. Small cracks became tunnels, tunnels became chambers, and chambers became magnificent underground holes. Nature was building a hidden kingdom, a kingdom that would remain undiscovered for millions of years. The cave remained untouched while ice ages came and went, while prehistoric animals roamed the region, while early humans learned to survive, while civilizations appeared across Europe. Deep underground, Snezhanka Cave continued evolving in complete darkness. The formations inside the cave are among its greatest treasures. Stalactites hung from the ceiling like frozen waterfalls. Stalagmites rise from the floor like stone towers. In some places, the formations have joined together, creating massive stone columns that appear almost architectural. The shapes seem impossible. Some resemble animals. Others resemble people. Some appear so delicate that they look as though they were sculpted by human hands. But every formation is entirely natural, created through processes that took thousands and sometimes hundreds of thousands of years. Each drop of water contributed to the masterpiece. Each century added another layer. And over time, the cave became a gallery created by nature itself. Yet for all its beauty, Snezhanka Cave remained hidden. No roads led to it. No maps marked its location. No one knew it existed. The underground world remained a secret until the 20th century. In 1961, a group of explorers made a discovery that would forever change the cave's history. As they investigated the region near the town of Peshtera, they uncovered an entrance leading into the mountain. What they found beyond that entrance amazed them. A vast underground world filled with extraordinary formations. A place unlike anything they expected. The cave was eventually named Snezhanka, Snow White. The name came from one of its most famous formations. Deep inside one of the chambers stands a small natural figure formed by stone. Visitors believed it resembled Snow White from the famous fairy tale. The resemblance captured imagination, and the name remained. Today, thousands of visitors come each year to see this remarkable underground figure. But the Snow White formation is only one part of the cave story. Every chamber contains its own wonders. Every corridor reveals new shapes and textures. Every turn presents another example of nature's incredible creativity. As visitors move deeper underground, they enter a world completely different from the one above. The temperature remains nearly constant throughout the year, around 8 degrees Celsius. Summer and winter become meaningless concepts. Outside, storms may rage, snow may fall, the sun may shine brightly. Yet inside the cave, conditions remain largely unchanged. The silence is equally remarkable. Away from modern life, away from traffic, technology, and daily distractions, the cave offers a rare sense of stillness. Many visitors describe the experience as almost spiritual, a reminder of how small humanity truly is compared to geological time. The formations surrounding them required millions of years to develop. Datu Istanuwain. Date. Human history, by comparison, feels almost instantaneous. But geology is not the only reason Snezhanka Cave is important. Archaeologists have discovered evidence that ancient people once used the cave as shelter. Thousands of years ago, prehistoric communities explored these underground chambers. Artifacts found within the cave suggest that humans visited the site during different periods of history. For ancient people, caves often held special significance. They provided protection, security, and perhaps even spiritual meaning. Standing inside Snezhanka today, it is easy to understand why. The environment feels mysterious, timeless, separated from the outside world. One can easily imagine ancient families gathering near fires inside these chambers, seeking refuge from harsh weather and dangerous conditions. The cave has witnessed more history than any written record could describe. It has observed countless generations come and go. Empires rose, empires collapsed, wars reshaped nations, and still the cave remained unchanged, patiently waiting beneath the mountain. The Rhodope Mountains themselves add another layer of fascination to the story. This region is rich with legends and folklore. Many local stories speak of hidden treasures, ancient mysteries, and forgotten civilizations. The landscape inspires imagination. Dense forests cover the slopes. Rock formations emerge from the hillside. Fog often drifts between the valleys. It is a place where reality and legend seem to blend together. Snezhanka Cave fits naturally within that atmosphere. A hidden world beneath an already mysterious landscape. A place where science and wonder coexist. Today, modern lighting allows visitors to appreciate the cave's extraordinary beauty. Illuminated formations reveal details that would otherwise remain hidden. The stone seems almost alive under carefully positioned lights. Colors emerge from the darkness. Shades of white, cream, gold, and gray create stunning visual contrasts. Photographs capture only part of the experience. To truly understand the cave, one must stand inside it, feel the cool air, observe the silence, and appreciate the immense age of everything surrounding them. The preservation of Snezhanka Cave remains extremely important. Natural formations are fragile. Damage that takes seconds can erase growth that required thousands of years. For this reason, conservation efforts help protect the cave for future generations. Visitors are encouraged to respect the environment, to remember that they are entering a natural monument millions of years in the making. Every stalactite, every stalagmite, every chamber represents an irreplaceable part of Bulgaria's natural heritage. As the journey through the cave comes to an end, visitors eventually return to daylight. The transition feels dramatic. After spending time underground, the outside world seems different, brighter, louder, faster. The experience leaves many people with a renewed appreciation for nature's power and patience. Snezhanka Cave is more than a tourist destination, more than an archaeological site, more than a geological wonder. It is a reminder of time itself, a reminder that nature creates masterpieces not in years, but in millions of years. And beneath the Rhodope Mountains, hidden from the world for countless ages, one of those masterpieces continues to exist. Silent, beautiful, timeless, waiting for each new visitor to discover its secrets. Snezhanka Cave AD, the Snow-White Cave, one of Bulgaria's greatest underground wonders, a hidden kingdom carved by water, protected by stone, and preserved by time, and perhaps one of the most beautiful places most of the world has never heard of. For millions of years, this hidden world remained untouched beneath the Rhodope Mountains, silent, forgotten, waiting, and even today, many of its secrets remain hidden in the darkness. But what do you think? If you had discovered this cave for the very first time, would you have dared to step deeper into the unknown? Or would you have turned back into the light? Let us know in the comments below. Because sometimes the greatest mysteries are not the ones we solve. They are the ones that continue waiting in the dark. If you enjoy exploring forgotten places, ancient mysteries, and hidden wonders of our world, consider subscribing and becoming part of our journey, because our next mystery may be even more incredible than this one. Until then, keep exploring,